Losses, 1 draw, 13 wins coming by way of KO. Fighting of knockouts. Joining us from Bout, Poland.
Beat Marco Huck as a cruiserweight. Of course, Blavatsky did it last year
and held that belt for a long time until Krzysztof Kowalski pried it away from his grips last
Cunningham stay with him and bang, or Cunningham keep it on the outside.
Well, we talked about this yesterday in the fighting match to lower the guard of Steve Cunningham. Distance and control geography a little better than it looks.
Cunningham has a little more.
Give Kowalski something to look at. Touch him up, touch him down, set some in their backhand counters off the front. Steve can land that right hand lead. Kowalski can land that
into the body, tries to go up top.
Good first round by Steve Cunningham.
Round 2 scheduled for 12. This cruiserweight championship.
Cunningham.
And he knocks Cunningham down.
Careless.
And again with the left. And again Cunningham down. Missing with that. Now just throws him down. And gets
himself a second, get his head back together. He doesn't need to trade on the inside with shaky legs. Make Kowalski work for it.
Blavatsky told us yesterday, through his interpreter,
Steve the box, not think just because he's back in the cruiserweight division, he's the bigger guy. He's got to do what he does. Stay on the.
He has to worry about him taking his time and relaxing sometimes. That's the big
more here. You see him starting to compose himself, but I would like to see him keep his distance, use that left jab. Because round for Blavatsky, Kenny.
Blavatsky with that huge round, BJ, as we go to this down and go on to win the fight.
Amazing performance by Steve and Amir in that fight. Both guys gave him that distance. Has got to be the key, Kenny. He can't sit there and go in the trenches with Kowalski. Steve needs to move to his left.
Blavatsky with just a touch of the left that time. Blavatsky told us yesterday when Hook knocked him down.
I think he's frustrated yet, Kenny. He's still, Blavatsky still holds his composure nicely.
In New Jersey and New York, avid fight fans waving the red and white scarves and coming out.
In a very good third round here, Kenny. Making a defensive move. Blavatsky's having more troubles connecting. We saw
down twice in the second round with a good third round performance against the champ, Krzysztof.
Guys had a very competitive first round. An inside fight. You see the type of power Blavatsky
for granted, and this is his first title defense.
No question, you could see the hunger in his eyes yesterday. You can tell he's got a lot of hunger and a lot of desire, but you know, getting ready for Steve Cunningham is very different than getting. It's a different look, a different timing and speed. Nice body shot by Blavatsky.
And he comes up top with a good left. Cunningham swipes at the hook and ducking under those.
And Steve needs to be careful not to be too much of a headhunter.
Hoping a more confident fighter after being knocked down twice in the second. Round 4 coming to an end. After being knocked down early, he is the challenger against Krzysztof Blavatsky. Blavatsky, a warning there to Blavatsky. That last round, Eric Raskin unofficially giving it to Cunningham. Let's check in with Todd Harris. Dozen of his fights live. BJ, you go back a long way to your championship amateur days. Both you
and Cunningham, you see, after that second round, Kenny, he made the adjustments. He's boxing much better. Got the last 2
to the back of the head, and that's the second time he's been warned.
Like crazy, but if you're looking at what I'm looking at, what do you see?
I'm seeing Steve. Round 5 of this championship bout. Blavatsky and Cunningham giving him all he wants right now to the southpaw Blavatsky. And unofficially, according to Eric, got his momentum back. Kenny, the strategy has changed since the start of the fight.
Yeah, because Steve has been able to incorporate that left jab, Blavatsky.
We haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Right hook, left hand.
29-year-old Blavatsky.
Not an easy feat. Poland's got a history of having good light heavyweights, good cruiserweights.
Of Blavatsky, who said he remembers well when Cunningham won that fight against Wodarchi. Reaching the halfway point of this title fight. Round 6 coming in that 6th round. Let's
suffering those 2 knockdowns, but it's a big hole to dig your way out of, so I have Blavatsky.
Most guys can't recover from 2 knockdowns.
A short night that felt like a long night.
2 knockdowns in one single round.
Cam turning 40 years old in July. He told us yesterday he feels like he's 20. For a report from Blavatsky's camp, let's go to Todd.
Thank you, Kenny.
All right, thanks, Todd. And that's exactly what Cunningham continues to do. cruiserweight crown. He won August the 15th with the 11th round knockout of Marco.
Spaces and areas to sneak that punch in. And, you know, that's really all he's needed. Trying to make contact with that left hand. Both fighters kind of coming together. It happens a lot when an orthodox fighter faces.
Eric giving that last round to Cunningham.
Another close round, though, Kenny. And
left was the bread and butter for Glowacki.
Took another left hand there, Kenny. And the reason why is because he punches with his legs. He really squats down and gets maximum leverage on Glowacki. Not leave one shot at a time. Use combinations. That's how he's going to win this fight. And, you know, Steve neglects his jab this round. And he's not shooting combinations, so it's making it easy.
Well, Glowacki, strong amateur background, 100 and... Cunningham as we go into this round 9 of this Cruiserweight Championship schedule.
Take this. Barrier going on there, but I think Glowacki knows exactly what Mr. Mercanti's talking about.
I think that was easy to...
Trying to make a statement and a stand in this round, and Steve's just not going to let the momentum go that easy. Back and landed his own left hook. Very nice shot and good timing. Attack that body and break him down again. What? I'm going to make a statement in this round. I'm going to take control. Glowacki tried to do that at the beginning of the round. Steve did. You got to admire both guys here in the 9th, proving that 40 is the new 30.
Yeah, the new 25, it looks like right now. Title defense since winning it from Marco Huck. Back.
Body shot underneath the guard of Glowacki by Steve Cunningham a second ago. He sunk that shot in there, Kent. He doesn't have the same type of experience in these deep rounds and deep waters like Steve Cunningham.
It was Glowacki able to slide it in.
I didn't even see the shot.
Back to the Tyson Fury fight, if you remember, with Cunningham, when Cunningham was giving it a chip.
Maybe see about getting that point back from that knockdown that he suffered earlier.
Glowacki is wobbly. And Glowacki literally holding on right there. Good right. That wobble Glowacki. Cunningham's thrived late rounds of the fights in the past.
But Steve's trying to get position on the inside. He's doing it on purpose because if he keeps it right in the middle.
Kenny.
All right, thanks, Todd.
Brother Nazim saying he's got to hit him underneath. He's got Kenny. It just shows, you know, the temperament of Steve. You know, we've never seen anything different from him in his career. Steve's got to do something drastic in these last 2 rounds.
An interesting ebb and flow. Slide that left in. That has been his strong punch.
And you see the weight all on that. And you see fatigue starting to set in on the champion Glowacki.
Eric Raskin, how do we score it so far?
I've got Glowacki ahead 105-102.
And Kenny, this reminds me a lot of the fight that he had with Thomas Adamek at the Prudential Center. He'll do exactly like his corner said. Come underneath with the right hand, finish up top.
Swing away, don't play it safe.
I think they're telling him he's got to be sharper. You know, don't fall into the traps. When Glowacki's feet aren't set, Kenny, he has troubles punching, and Steve's able to... It's not always how you plan it, Kenny. Glowacki told us he's going to pressure Steve every single... Both guys unloading heavy leather there, Kenny. Both guys tired.
6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves.
Just got caught again, and great performance from both fighters.
Glowacki with 4 knockdowns.
Krzysztof Glowacki.